Sweet. And we are live. What is up, YouTube/X? Uh, I'm Dude here, and I got Utah with me. How's it going, Utah?
Going good, man. Going good. Excited to see what you got going on here. I saw just a brief sample of it when you were on stream with cryptographics, and I was like, what the hell is he got going on now? So it looks really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of making me laugh. There was some people that were complaining about some of my other protocols, like not like instantaneous. Like everything I'm building is for a long-term play, which people like you uh, like those types of things.
Yeah.
But I was getting a lot of flack, like, "Well, I'm not going to be rich tomorrow," making this plays. I'm like, it's funny you say that because you're leading me into discussing Janus Tower. Like, this is the play for you, for those people, for those degens out there that just want volatility and ups and downs and swings and buy low, sell high, all that good stuff. Uh, this is for you.
Yeah.
So,
There's definitely a market for that. In the world that we live in today, I'm realizing that is a huge market.
right, right. And Pulse Chain is no exception to that market, I would say. I don't know. Would you say Pulse Chain is more degen than other chains? Or are they, or is everybody in crypto a degen?
I think there's degens everywhere. I think as far as where we're at in the on the Ethereum chain, I think it's kind of mild where we are in our neck of the woods. But I think pretty much any chain, right? Especially Solana, right? That is the degen capital of the world, I believe.
Right, right. Yeah, and that's something I've been meaning to talk about too. Is the whole pump fun ICO that they ran, and just I feel bad for all those people that are trying to think they're getting into something and they're gonna make tons of money, and it's just straight. It's another VC play, and you can see it on the chart. It's like below ICO price already. Like the VCs are just dumping on retail's heads. They've got billions.
It's like come to Pump Fun, where every single one of us is going to dump on your head. Hey, we're doing an ICO. Come over here and get some more, so we could dump on you some more. This time on a larger scale.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's not right. I mean, I don't like it, but people gotta quit encouraging this kind of behavior. You know what I mean? Go go somewhere that's that you have more of a chance at least. You know, to do something. It's the society we live in, instant gratification, like right now, right now, right now. So it's mind blowing to me, but I'm also older, so I'm a little slower pace, I guess. I mean, I come from the generation where we put money into a 401k on a weekly basis for 40 fucking years, right?
what, what the hell is a 401k?
Yeah. So so I have patience, you know.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like it just surprises me. Like I've been in the game long enough to just it's the writing on the wall is massive. When I see stuff like that, I'm like, that was so obvious that like what they're doing is just extracting. Yet there's still people that just like run in and rush in with their money. Like, please take it. It just it surprises me every time, but it happens all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Las Vegas. They've been in business forever and everybody knows what's going on there, right? I know what's going on there and I still play sometimes.
Uh, yeah, yeah, but yeah, it just the whole ICO thing that they did. It's like if you know anything about ICOs and all of the angel investors and the insiders that get in at pennies on the dollar compared to what retail does. Like that is the game that is rigged against you. At least find a casino game where it's like 49, 51%, you know, something that gives you a chance, not 99, 1% where
Yeah.
against. So
Yeah. Agreed.
anyways, that was not what I'm here to stream about. That was just a little rant of mine. And I just want to, I get that feeling of like, I told you so. I didn't tell anybody. It was just like, I told myself that, and that's what happened. And I'm just like, pat on the back, stay away from that shit. So, uh, yeah, but casino games, let's go. Oh, look, we got another surprise guest. Shall I bring him up? Looks like he's ready.
Do it.
Boom. What's up, Smooth?
What up? What up?
Good to see you, man. It's been a while.
How's it going?
Awesome. Good.
Yeah,
good.
man. This has been probably the craziest week I've had in just months. This week has just been nonstop. So I'm happy to be
Yeah.
on stream to finalize the week of chaos.
Yeah, I
Nice.
was gonna say you've been pretty quiet this week, so yeah, I can attest to your statement there.
Yeah, it's my brother went out of town for the week, and it's kind of been all on me for everything. And I'm doing like 4 different jobs at once right now. So pretty crazy, but you know, I just saw the Janus Tower is live and you're streaming, so I was like, let me just hop in there.
Yeah, get your questions answered. And also just wanted to give a shout out to Cryptographics. It's alive. Yes, congrats. Thank you. And I've said it already, but congrats to you for the Taurus launch. That's such a beautiful protocol. Really happy to see that running. It's doing great things for Titan X. So and Unity is launching somewhat soon as well for all the Pulse Chain fans. What are your thoughts after seeing it out in the wild initially? Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. My thoughts are just simply it's working.
I guess that
but yeah,
is. I was about to say, I guess that is just the most important first question answered. Is it working? Yes. All right, now let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just kind of want to run through like what it is first before we just dive into how it's going. So yeah, it launched today at somewhere around 3 p.m. UTC, something like that. And how does it work? This is super simple. It's 28 tokens stacked on top of each other. You guys are pretty familiar with bonded liquidity, and anybody in the Titan X ecosystem understands bonded liquidity. The classic example is Baby Dragon X doing a 70x. What was it? 77, something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
Don't quote me on that. It was a high number, and a big reason why that hit is because bonded liquidity. You've got ETH, you got Titan X. Let's just start with you got Baby Dragon X built on top of Dragon X. That's another layer, and then you got Dragon X on top of Titan X, and then you've got Titan X on top of ETH. So it's 3 layers up. And what happens when you see that type of bond liquidity is high volatility and high ups and downs. And, you know, Dragon X did really well, Titan X did well, and Baby Dragon X just skyrocketed. So I just thought, like, what does that look like if there was like 28 layers? Let's just launch with 28 layers of bonded liquidity. What is that 28th token going to look like as people buy and sell up and down this tower? So this protocol is 28 tokens that all launched at the same time. And each one is paired with the next. Now there is a small pair with Janus. This is all basically built on top of Janus, which is the LP web of Titan X, and Pulse Chain combined. So as you go higher up in the chain, the bonding with Janus gets smaller and smaller. And it's pretty simple. Like, to buy Tower 28, you must climb the entire ladder. So you're buying Tower 1, and then you're using those Tower 1 tokens to buy Tower 2, and then using those tokens to buy 3, all the way up. And as you do, you're pushing up the ratios all the way. So when you make a buy on from 1 to 2, you're pushing up the price of 2 through 28. And then when you buy 2 to 3, you're pushing up 3 all the way up to 28. So when you get to level 28, you've pushed the price of 28 times. So that's kind of, but again, it goes the opposite direction. If you're selling, you're going to crash this token 28 times if you sell from 28 back down to 1. And that's part of the game, and that's what I want to be very upfront with on this for everybody that's trying to play. Just as crazy fast as it will go up, it will come back down just as fast. So any questions on that? Did I explain that well enough?
Yeah, and one thing I'll add that you can explain is your thought process behind having is it 2 or 3 tax tokens incrementally in there, like 7, 14, 21 or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Cool. That's a good question. So yeah, the tokenomics of these tower tokens, all of them have a 1 million supply, and they're ERC 20s. And 99% of those tokens went to LPs. And then 1% of that was sent to the Tower 28 buy and burn, which we can get to that in a second. So the buy and burn, yeah, I'll just skip to the taxes here. So yeah, tokens 7, 14, 21, and 28 are tax tokens. 3% buy sell tax, 1.5% is reflections. So if you're holding it, you're earning more of these tokens. And then 1.5% continues to feed the buy and burn. And the reason I did that is because I was just thinking there's pretty much, like, if you're playing this game, you can, just buy up to level 5 if you don't want to go that deep, and just, like, I feel like the higher up the tower you go, the more degen of the play it is, because it's going to be more volatile. But there's not a whole lot of reason to hang out in the middle. I imagined most people are going to be like, this is a degen game. I'm a degen. I'm going all the way to 28.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of incentivize people to go halfway, or, it's split in 7. So, at any 7th token, I decided, well, if I add this tax here, now there's incentive for a user to only go to 7 and hang out, or be like, well, I'm only half a degen. Let me go to 14 and stop there. And now you can hold that token and earn as other people are buying and selling through that pair. And then, you could just hold that and sell reflections. It just adds a little bit more to the strategy of the game. That's really the main reason why I put it there. And I try to keep it as small of tax as possible. But also half of that tax going to the buy and burn of Tower 28 just adds that much more buy pressure and volatility to that top token. More of a reason for people to get there. So I still expect most people that are playing that are going to want to go all the way to Tower 28. I don't know. It's all speculation. So, yeah.
Well, it's a really cool concept. And I think, with how Janus's stats are in the circulating supply and how small that really is, it doesn't take much for that token to do something. And you're putting that much leverage basically on top of that. Kind of, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, all of the buys and sells on Janus Tower are pretty much adding volume to Janus itself, and that's one thing I've seen. It's the volume on Janus itself is way up today with minimal participation. It is just added tons of volume, and the tax on Janus will help. It's earning pulse, and that pulse is going to this tower buy and burn as well. So all this extra volume is going to feed this tower and keep that buy pressure going on it. Currently it's off. I just kind of want to see how it acts without the buy and burn running and see how players buying and selling, how it goes. But like I said, we can get to that in a minute. But yeah, in summary, this is a bonded liquidity. All 28 tokens are bonded. Buying any of these tokens lifts the entire tower. And again, selling is going to dump this tower. And then there's the special buy and burn that keeps pressure all the way to the top. And again, I'll get to that in a second. And this is designed for volatility, speculation, and trading strategies, which I feel like this is a new market for me. Like I was saying earlier, I tend to build long-term protocols that are like a slow, steady build, very sustainable, will never die. Even if everyone leaves, like the machine will run on its own. This is the complete opposite. It is up, down, who knows where it goes. We are going to fuck around and find out. Yeah, and so the buy and burn, I think I had, let's see. Yeah. I have a simple graphic. I know this is probably really hard to read, but just, you don't really need to read all this. Just, this is a visual representation of the tower from token 1 all the way up to token 28. This red line here on the left, this is the buy and burn. So starting all the way at the bottom, it's filling up with pulse from the Janus tax. And then that pulse is going to buy token tower 1. And then with that, it's buying 2, buy 3, 4, all the way up to 7. And from 7, it's picking up steam because it's earning additional tokens from the buy sell tax on 7. And then as it hits 14 and 21, it's picking up more steam. But all of this buy pressure is going all the way up to the top to token 28, where it's just straight buying and burning this token. So, like I said, it hasn't been turned on yet, but you can speculate on what that's going to do with all of these tokens just buying the next one. In a bonded liquidity play, what is that going to look like? Yeah, and here's the tower buy and burn. Just launched. It's filling up with pulse. There's a few million actually that still needs to be distributed here, but excuse me. Yeah, so like I said, 1% of the supply was sent to this buy and burn, and then the rest of it was put in LPs. So there was no founder allocations. There's no Genesis. I'm not earning anything from this protocol at all. The whole goal here was to, number one, fuck around and find out, because I love this bonded liquidity play. But number two, just add additional volume to Janus. And, anybody that knows with these LP webs, volume is king for these types of tokens. So, but yeah, imagine.
How many pairs does Janus have, before the tower came about? Because I know it's a lot.
Yeah, roughly 40. Let's see. Right now we're at 58, active. So that's 30 pairs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking it was more. I may not have every pair added on this watch list, possibly.
Mhm.
But yeah, 58 pairs. That's currently. And it's at 10K in volume right now, which Janus has been sitting around like 1K a day in volume. So 10K is like 10x the volume just at start. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if anybody has seen any of my posts previously, Janus has like 0 holders. Let's go to stats real quick.
This is what I was talking about.
Oh, you know what? I need to update this. It's showing like I didn't add all these new pairs to the stats chart. So all of those pairs are showing here. But previously, I'm still going to estimate the liquid is around 0.5% or less, I think. Like less, for sure, less than 1% of the supply is liquid.
That's what I mean. People aren't even that's so small. I mean, just it's nothing. That's crazy.
So let me ask you this then.
Very true. Yeah.
So what happens if somebody market buys Janus? Does it go all the way up through the chain, or what? Or haven't we seen that yet?
I don't think so. Since the whole tower is built basically on top of Janus, a buy on Janus is just going to push up the entire tower. I don't think there's going to be a lot of additional like arbitrage plays across the tower. We've seen a nice little increase. I launched right here, so it's Janus is up 18% since the tower launched. So obviously I'm happy about that. But again, like I'm mostly interested in the volume, but yeah, it's doing well for sure. With very few players, I've noticed there's been very few buys on this tower, and it's doing as I expected, where the ratios are just going up and up and up. Let's see.
I like that you did the logo, the tower logo number. That's just, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's very clean. So yeah, this is the ratio between 27 and 28. And I think you can look at like any of these, and the ratio is going to look like that because it's just been pretty much buys only. Oh no. Is my internet going to take a shit on me?
Too many pairs. It's too many pairs.
Let's look at another one. These are all Janus Pulse. Let's just try. So this is from 5 to 6. Yeah. So this is more of what I would expect to see from buys and sells. This up and down, which is, I think what traders want to see, right? And so I added. I know that these deep bonded pairs is going to be really tough for like Deck Screener to get price. You know, like there's no way it was going to find the level 28 price from all the other ones. So I made a tiny little pair with pulse on all of these tokens just so that it would be easier to get a price on it. Here's 28. This is against Janus, not the pulse pair. But yeah, again, this is pretty much what I was hoping to see. Just violent up and down swings, massive up, massive down. Somebody's winning and somebody's losing. Let's see. Can I get... So yeah, that's to the top. That was 100%.
Wow.
And then so it pumped 100% at a launch and has retraced back down 40%, which is, like I said, this is exactly what I wanted to see. How easily it is to just push up and push down the price of this token. So yeah, let's come back some. Let's see what like halfway up it looks like. Token 14. Let's see. This one's only interesting. It's only got one buy and one sell. So I saw some people comment like, well, you've got these pairs with Janus and Pulse. Like, why would anyone buy up the chain? Why not just buy token 28 directly and skip all that? And I can show you why. Let me go back to 28. Because I saw people trying to do that, and our bots would immediately sell it back down. Let me go back to the beginning here. So you've got like a buy and then a sell for larger than it was. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you've got a $6 buy, $4 sell, $6 buy, $4 sell, $8 sell. So you could buy it directly, but the only like 1% of all the liquidity is in this Janus 28 token. Yeah, there's only $384 in liquidity in this. So when you have such small liquidity, if you make a $10 buy, it's going to create an ARB play, and an ARB bot is going to go, well, I can buy 27 and then transfer that to 28 and then sell 28 back down and make a profit. So that's one thing that I'm still trying to decide. I mean, you could sit there and make a bunch of like $2 buys, I guess, and maybe get there. But you're going to generate tons of volume for Janus. Yeah. And these ARB bots are going to just eat it alive. So are you winning? I don't know. I don't know. Time will tell. But if you're looking at like the actual liquidity, let's go to the holders list here. Yeah, like 97% of it's in the 27-28 pair. And then this is not even right. This Pulse Chain Explorer is so shitty sometimes. Like we've got 97 plus 7 plus 7. We've got more than 100% of the supply in here somehow. Like, obviously, that's something's not right there. I think what it is so this is the owner wallet, and I transferred this 71,000 remaining balance to the buy and burn, and it updated the buy and burn balance, but did not update the owner wallet balance. It's like, why? What? But yeah, silly. But yeah, I feel like it's too new to really dive deep into these charts. I really just mainly wanted to just go live and have a quick stream to just explain what it is, what you might expect from it, and give the big disclaimer that this is extremely experimental. I've never seen anything like this before in any of crypto. So do your own research, read the white paper, and have some fun. I mean, just I think it's interesting to see just taking $100 and buying all the way up the chain, and as you're making buys, seeing the ratios change and the price of every token like exponentially going up. It's been very interesting.
It's a lot of green.
Yeah. Yes, and that's with people buying and selling.
Right.
You know, like I was showcasing earlier, it went up to 100% and then retraced back down. So it's been interesting. Let's see. Just gonna keep clicking around. What does this one look like? Token 24. Yeah. These are pretty good swings. That's 12, 17%. Oops. Come on. You can tell I'm an expert. I don't even know how to work this thing. Oh my gosh. Just trying to find the pullback. Thank you. Yeah, 5%. So up 20, down 5. You know, not a whole lot, but these are, you know, in minutes. So yeah, these are like minutes apart, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, if you're making these buys and sells at the right times, that's a lot of profits for sure. So yeah, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. I think I kind of went over everything. Tokenomics, buy and burn, taxes. Yeah, it's that simple. Buy low, sell high. Do we have any comments here? Pulse chain gaining traction. Yeah. We got somebody at the top, although this guy's a little controversial right now, so I'm not going to leave that alone. Yeah, anyways, did I explain it all? Did you have any additional questions?
I'm good. I love it. I really just am excited to see kind of what happens. I mean, I've never, launching 28 tokens, right, is one thing, but launching 28 tokens on top of each other is a completely different thing. So I'm just excited to kind of see how it plays out.
Same
Me
here.
too, extremely. Yeah.
Same here, and I have a feeling that other ideas are gonna be born from this. Once people start seeing it and seeing, okay, how is this reacting? What is this doing? Oh, I have an idea. What if we, and that's how it kind of starts.
Yep.
So someone's going to adapt this idea probably into a different form and use it somewhere in a protocol, and it's probably going to be very successful because there's a lot to see and learn just from watching this, I think.
Yes, no doubt. That's one thing I've noticed in crypto is people take note of that and build off of and tweak and relaunch and all of those things. It happens very fast in crypto for sure. I've already had the idea of like, as soon as I get any kind of idea of how this is working and how it could be tweaked, I absolutely want to launch this on E280 as well. I think it would be amazing. I mean, like I said, at 10x the volume of Janus today in one day. What's it going to look like tomorrow or next week? You know, I'm very interested to see, and I'll definitely be keeping track of it. But for an LP web, this is amazing tech. It allows degen players to come in and play this game, and while they're doing that, they're feeding volume to the LP web, and that LP web's feeding that back into the tower to keep people interested in playing. So, like I said, I haven't started the buy and burn yet, but there's tons of buying power in this. I need to get the pricing updated. My website broke because it was trying to fetch the price of 28 tokens all at once, and the RPC said no, sir, no. So I got to break it up, and I got to fix the price feed on this. But there's, I think, once this kicks off, this 28th token is really going to explode. Again, that's just speculation. I have no idea how this is actually going to play out. Just for yourself, just imagine you've got 27 tokens all going into one token. What do you think is going to happen?
Yep.
So we shall see. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Utah and Smooth. I'm happy to see you.
Yep.
And I'm so excited for what other protocols that we've got building going on.
Yep.
So close yet so far away. I feel that all the time.
Well, at least you got a whole bunch of different stuff you're doing all at once. I mean, you have so many different children just that you're, building, and it's awesome.
Yeah. I'm telling myself next week is I'm putting my marketing hat on. I need to go out there and show the world what I've been building. Because I feel like months, I've just had that builder hat on and just pumping out utility for these existing protocols and bonding my existing protocols all together. H420 and E280 are just turning into one massive protocol, which is really the vision I've got, just making it all cohesive. So definitely ready to tell the world what I've been doing. I've launched several contracts in the last month. Several more coming soon. So yeah, I'm excited for the future. Do y'all want to speculate on Titan X real quick before we go? Where do y'all think we're at on that?
Yeah, I like that we're out at least off of the bottom a decent amount, right? I mean, we're almost a 2x from the bottom, roughly. And Taurus has been crushing Titan X supply. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's looking good, and I'm just amazed on how much Titan X has went into Taurus, especially at this stage of the game.
It's been amazing for the ecosystem, really. Cryptographics, I mean, just him showing up to Titan X, before he even built the protocols. He's brought so much value to Titan X, and man, that dude is super smart, and he has a good following, and he's just a good person, just a good guy, and I'm grateful that he's in the community. I call him the beard of knowledge. He is the beard of knowledge. But yeah, Taurus has done some amazing things for Titan X, and I feel like we're getting these little tests from in the Titan X eco. It's like all of a sudden you just get these pumps, and it's like everything turns green. The community's all on board. Everybody's on fire, bull posting, and it's just like a little test. Like, okay, who's still here? How is this working? And I mean, to me, that's kind of what it looks like. And but I'm loving what I'm seeing when with the liquidity bonding when price starts to go up. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
And I think that's just a little tiny appetizer of what we're going to see.
Yeah, I agree. This is crazy. Just 160% pump, followed by a minus 50, minus 60%. I feel like it's in that trader's paradise right here as it is.
Yep.
And
then it pumps 2x again right after.
Yeah, 141%.
Yeah.
And then we go down again. It's like just like wearing you down. You know what I mean? Are you still here? Are you still holding? Yeah. Are you getting shaken out? Are you frustrated yet?
Yeah.
Can you hold? Man, it's been a roller coaster for sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've been feeling it with the Helios Treasury as well. Because we're holding a lot of Titan X assets. And I've seen this number go from 60K to 100, over 100K, back down. It's sitting at 70K. This one has been up and down, all our liquidity plays. But yeah, I wanted to kind of point out that there's still, I remember when the 369 payout from Titan X felt like forever away. And then we blinked and it's like, oh, it's here. Oh, wow. We all got bunches of ETH. Dragon X got a bunch. Helios got a bunch. All the people left staking got some ETH. And this 888 payout it's like 6-7 months away. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying, like, it sounds far away, but we're gonna turn around and just be like, oh, it's coming next week. And it's huge. Helios is getting 62 ETH, currently valued at 232K. That's massive. It's massive. And I'm almost certain the majority of that's going in to buy Titan X. In Dragon X's case, they're getting much more. They've got like 800 ETH right now. The only thing it can do is buy Titan X. So yeah, there's something else to speculate on. Is like when is the Dragon X buying gonna begin? There's so many bull factors. And that's not even talking about the Titan X V1 buy and burn.
Yep.
That's just chilling. I'm not even expecting anything out of that. All I know is it can do one thing, buy and burn Titan X, whenever that may be. But it's so much. It's so much.
Millions.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the recovery is coming soon. Maybe not next week, but soon.
I read somewhere that there's now enough in the buy and burn of Titan X to buy the remaining supply up.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I mean That's not a bad place to be sitting going into an altcoin season, right?
Exactly. Yeah, when you look at the ratios, this red line I've got is it's bouncing off of it perfectly. And this red line was drawn from the last year's bear market. Let me zoom out here. This is what gives me the most confidence, and I think a lot of people are looking at that. When the V1 alone can buy up the entire supply, I think people are getting bullish. Even though like general sentiment is it's bearish, but I think, I mean, these lines are holding support. So I'm very excited about the future of Titan-X.
I mean, I don't know of any other protocol of decent size, right, that has enough in their buy and burn to buy the entire remaining supply out. I mean, that's
Yeah,
That's massive. And but they FUD in the Titan-X main chat because price down. They FUD the chat, and it's like, what are we doing? It's like, this is wild to me. I think everybody's just exhausted. It's been an extremely long and brutal bear market for everybody, really.
This red line, same red line we're looking at, this is from last summer. Look at it bouncing off of that red line. Like that is, I mean, it's I'm not a TA guy, and that just seems obvious to me right there. And then you fast forward back to today, same line. Look at that. Is that a coincidence? Tell me that's a coincidence.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. Even though we're at the bottom, like that's on one hand, you're like, oh, that sucks. We're at the bottom. Theoretically, it could go lower. It could all, quoting Jake, this could all nuke to zero. But to me, I feel good knowing that it feels like the bottom to me. Like there's only upward pressure from here. And that's what makes me feel good. Even though we're not there, just thinking about the future. I think there's a dozen factors that are going to make this ecosystem explode. And think about the dozen flywheels within the ecosystem that will explode and further turn all those gears into more burning of Titan-X. Yeah, this is amazing. I love this ecosystem. So cool. Let me go ahead and close that. Y'all got any closing remarks? This has actually gone much longer than I intended, but it's all good. I enjoy streaming with you guys.
Yeah, same here. It's been a while. It's kind of a ghost town in Titan-X right now. I'm gonna jump on stream with graphics in the morning. That guy's been out here doing a Titan-X hangout stream every morning, and I think he's done the first 4 by himself. And I feel horrible. He's out here by himself. Trying to do a community hangout. Nobody's joining, and it's just because it's Saturday morning, so it can be kind of tough. I mow my lawns early Saturday morning in the summer before it gets too hot. But tomorrow I'm mowing in the heat, man. So I'm gonna jump on there and support him, man. So
yeah, I feel terrible too. I would love to join, but I've committed to myself a couple of months ago that I need a break. I need the weekends back for myself personally. And I felt bad leaving the Plan A space because I was religiously joining those every Sunday. I was there. And it got to a point where it was like half my Sunday was gone because of that. And it's right in the middle of my day. Mm-hmm. So it was really hard to plan anything around that. And then you've got friends and family that want to do stuff on the weekend. And it was just I had enough of just like I love crypto, and I really honestly could do this 24/7, 7 days a week, but my relationship with my friends and family start to diminish, and that's not okay with me. As much as I love this stuff, I have to, you know, you have to go out and touch grass and be with friends, be with family. So I committed to Saturday and Sunday is for personal days. And then Cryptographics comes out and he's like, "Hey, I'm doing a weekly stream on Saturday." And I'm like, "Damn it. Like I would love to join that, but I'm staying committed to keeping Saturday and Sunday for myself." So
Well, you should, because you do crypto for a living. You do this is all day, every day for you.
it
And
is.
for me, for me, it's part time because, I have a full time career. So I step away from the computer, I mean,
Mhm.
and I mean, I make time to touch grass also, but I'm not totally just in, you know, the Titanx ecosystem 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours a week. So,
Mhm.
and if I was in your spot, I would definitely be taking weekends off. And so I don't see any, yeah, you shouldn't feel bad about that whatsoever. It's not like you haven't paid your dues, man. Take some time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that I feel bad, it's just that I wish it was different. I wish I could do all of the things. I need more than 24 hours in a day. That's really what it is. Yeah. So, but cool. Yeah, thanks for joining, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this, and I will definitely, like I said, be trying to be on X more next week and really posting about all the things I'm excited about, and absolutely Janus Tower updates. Let's see how this does over the weekend. Maybe come back on Tuesday to say what up to Allie on the weekly Blaze. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So until next time, y'all stay cool. We'll catch you next time.